Hello and welcome to another video from me, Rough Swordsman Wargamer. We're back playing another print and play game, and this came about because I was contacted by a chap called Jorge Aroca, who has designed some print and play games, and in the email he asked me if I would take a look at a couple of them, one of which was this, The Last Tank, a solitaire roll and write game. And so thanks to Jorge for sending me the files. And if you want to check this game out, it's available from Wargame Vault. I think it's only $1.50, and I'll leave the link in the description. So, what do you get? Well, here are the rules, and you'll be pleased to know it's a simple game. There are only 3 pages of rules. There we are. And you'll need to download 3 tank battle maps. They are the T36, T34 and the KV2. And these represent sort of easy, medium and hard. This is the easiest one. The armour is the toughest, and also the amount of attack dice is the highest. And as you probably can see, the armour goes down as do the dice that you need to throw. And that's it. No counters or anything like that. I think what we'll do, we'll try the medium one, the T34. And on this battle mat, you can see a sort of hexagon split into 6 sections and different rings on it. Our tank is going to go in the middle here, and the enemy is going to start encroaching from the outside. But first we're going to have to roll to see what turns the German reinforcements arrive, and for that we use 4d10. We don't want any duplicates. So we've got a 6, 7, 5, and 0s and 1s for this count as 10. So we've got, pop that over there, I'll knock them flying. So we've got a 5, 6, 7 and 10. So we've got a bit of a breathing space before any more come in. Now we've got to work out what terrain these segments are, and we use this little key here. We've got clear, forest and towns. We can see it here, and these are the modifiers to the enemy's defense. So they're quite small, these little dice pictures. I can see them. So we roll a d6 and see what terrain we're going to have. Section 1, we've got a 3, which is clear. Number 2, 2, and that's forest. 6 for number 3. Oh, that's a town. Number 4. 1. That's clear. That's good. Number 5. 4. Town. Number 6. Forest. Now we're going to place a couple of mines and some dug-in infantry, and they're represented by those shapes. Mines, if a panzer enters the segment that mine is in, it's destroyed along with the mine, and the infantry are there to hold back other infantry to give you a bit more time to deal with them. So I think we'll pop a mine here because of this town, and another one here. And where should we put the infantry? Let's put it here. There we go. Last thing to do is just to see where the Germans are initially coming in. We're going to roll 3d6, and that'll tell us the segments they're coming in. So oh dear, we've got 2 5s and a 4. We've got 2 coming in there and 1 in the 4. That's just to remind us where they are. Now we have to throw dice and look on this key here to see what type of enemy is coming in. So for number 4, we throw 1d6. We get a 3, and that's mechanized infantry. And that goes in there, MI. We now throw 2 for the 2 troops coming in here. 5 and a 3. 5 is a Panzer II. Panzer II, and a 3 is just, oh, mechanized infantry. Right, now we can go to battle. Now, as you can see, our armour varies depending which side of the tank is exposed. So I think we're going to go after these here. So we're going to face our tank this way. That's the front, and our turret is going to be there. And we have 25 shells, and we're going to use those first. And we can fire twice, possibly 3 times with those. Once we've fired twice with our shells, we can, if we wish, move the turret. We've got to keep the tank body orientated as it is, but we can move the turret to attack something else. So, how does that work? That's quite easy. We have 2 numbers here. The first number on the left is the amount of distance dice we can throw, and those are D10s. And what we're trying to do with these 2 D10s is to throw an 8 or more, because that's the outside ring that these tanks are in. These dice aren't added together. We need to throw 8 or more on one of these dice. Let's see what we get. 6s, no. We've failed, but we've used up a shell, so we go down from 25 to 24. We can try again. I think we will. This time we do get an 8, so we have hit the tank. Let's see how much damage we do. We're going to throw 2d6 for damage, and we do add these together. And it's a town, so that tank is going to get a +2. It's a Panzer II, so we need a 6 with these 2 dice. Oh, look at that, 9. Unfortunately, we have used up another shell. But that Panzer is no more. We can move the turret if we want, but I don't think we will. We might as well keep it there and try and get rid of this mechanised infantry. Now we're going to try for another projectile. Remember I said we can fire twice, possibly 3 times. That possibly is if we throw a 5 or 6 with a D6, because our crew have managed to reload quickly. No. So now we're going to use our machine gun, and the machine gun ammo is at 100% to start with. And as before, we've got 2 distance dice, and just like before, we need to throw an 8 or more on one of these dice. No, we've missed. But we have to add these up if we miss and take that off of the 100. So we've got 5. So we're now down to 95% of bullets. And that's it. It is now the Germans' go to have a pop at us at our T-34. And this mechanised infantry here, you can see same sort of thing. 1/1. They get 1 distance die to throw an 8 or more, because they are in this outer ring. Oh, I only go and do it. Now they're going to throw a D6, and they're going to be hitting the side of the tank, which is a 4 defense, so they need to throw 4 or more with a d6. They do, so we get our first damage. Get all these done, we're dead. Or indeed, one of these move into the middle here, we're dead. This one's having a go as well. Needs an 8 or more. No, he misses. However, these now start creeping in. Nearer to our tank. Oh, I forgot to put starting off on turn 1. We've just completed that. We're now on turn 2. No reinforcements yet. So we'll keep the tank the way it's facing. We'll have a pop at those mechanised infantry. We've got 2 dice. Now though, we only have to throw 6s or more. Yep, we've got a 6. We throw 2 dice, and this is a +2 for the mechanised infantry, so 5 or more with 2 dice. There we go, 6 + 1 is 7, of course. Does mean we've used another shell up. We can move our turret to have a go at this one. So let me just take that off. It's easier if I do that. I've got to keep the tank that way though. There's the front, and we're going to move the turret there. Oh, once again, I forgot. Don't leave the enemies there. We're going to attack with our second shell on that mechanised infantry, so we need a 6 again with 2 dice. Yep, one of those will do. Now these are in the clear, so we only need a 3 total. 10 is good enough, so this comes off to 21. And that comes off. The Germans have no troops or units to attack, so we move to turn 3. And I'm not sure if this is done at the end of the turn or the beginning of the next one, but if there aren't any troops on the map, we can repair 1 damage. Nothing's coming in, we're all repaired up, so we'll go turn 4, nothing will happen. Turn 5. As I said, we've got to survive until turn 10, but now some more troops are coming in. We're going to throw 3 dice again to see which zones they're coming in on. 1, 3 and 4. 1, whoops, 3 and 4. Just putting those there to remind us. So for zone 1, 6, oh my goodness, that's a Panzer III, and we haven't got any mines there. So Panzer III, zone 3, oh that's only infantry, that's all right. And put our infantry there. And zone 5. Oh, another Panzer III. Right, we've got to sort these tanks out then. So if I point the tank straight up for this one, it's going to present the side for this one. Well, let's take a chance. There we go. We are going to throw 2 dice to see if we get in range. We've got to throw an 8, remember, with one of these. And yes, we've got a 9. So we've hit. We're going to throw 2 dice. The only good thing is this Panzer III is in the clear. So we need 5 or more with these 2 dice. Oh, throw that again. 8. Oh, crikey. That's gone. We've lost another shell. We're going to turn the turret. We'll keep the tank the same way. Oops. There's the front of the tank. Now turret is now pointing there at this other Panzer III. So 2 dice. 8 or more on one of them. Yes, 9. Again, we want... Oh, it's again in the clear. That's good. So we just need a 5 with our 2 dice. Oh, 10. We are being very lucky. So our shells come down to 19. We can't fire anymore. That's our lot once you move the turret. So this infantry doesn't attack because it doesn't have any dice there, look. But it will get nearer. And that mine doesn't do anything. That's just for tanks. We're on 6. Oh dear. We've got some more coming in. So we're going to throw 3 dice again, see which zones are coming in. 2, 4 and 5. So just to remind us, 2, 4 and 5. As you can see, not very complex, but quite fun. And a very, very small footprint. So, zone 2, 3. I thought it was going to be another tank, but it's mechanised infantry. Number 4. Some more mechanised infantry. And number 5. Another load of mechanised infantry. Which isn't too bad, I suppose. Right, time to attack. Well, let's turn the tank. Well, we're going to be presenting our backside anyway. So there's the front of the tank, and we're going to fire that way with our shells. We need an 8. We don't get it. We try again. I'll take one off in a second. No, we've lost 2 shells. That goes down to 17. We're going to try for our 3rd shot, see if the crew can load another shell, but we need a 5 or 6. No, so it's over to the machine gun. We've got to throw 8 with 2 dice. No! Oh my goodness me. That's it. Oh, what did I throw there? Oh, let me check because I have to take that off of that number. Hold on. Yeah, it was 6. So we've got to take 6 off of this. So 89. And it is now the Germans' go. So this mechanised infantry is going to throw 1 die. Need to throw 8 though. No, 5. This one, again, 8. No. Being lucky in this one. Oh. He hits and he's attacking our side. So he only needs a 4. Oh, lucky. Missed. This infantry, of course, doesn't do anything. And so we are now on, oh crikey, to turn 7. And we've got 3 more coming in. Oh crikey, 2 coming in at 1. 1 at 3. There. So the 2 coming in at 1. Not too bad. We've got a 2 and a 3, which is infantry and mechanised infantry. So and 1 coming in zone 3. Another mechanised infantry. We're being lucky with the rolls. We're not getting panzers in. There we go. Right, what are we going to attack? I think what we'll do is swap this around and attack these 2. So we'll attack the mechanised infantry. We need 8s, remember? We don't get it. We lose. A shell though. We'll try again. No! Oh dear, oh dear. Can our crew load another shell? No, they can't. Now we could move our turret because we're showing our backside to this mechanised infantry. I think we'll do that because I think that's prudent. So we're still facing that way. There's the front of the tank, but we're turning our turret this way and using our machine gun ammo. We still need to throw an 8 though. We do. This mechanised infantry is in a town, so that's going to add +2. So we need a 5. I'm going to use 3 dice. Whoa, crikey, 12, 15. We do destroy the mechanised unit, but 15 rounds come off of that. So that I think is 74. And it's now the Germans go. So we'll do this zone first. These won't be firing anything, but this mechanised infantry will be having a go. They need to throw 8 with 1 die. Oh, no. This one. No. This one. No. Lastly. No. Crikey. However, they all move down 1. This is going to be interesting. This moves down to here. It's getting dangerously close. And this one. We are on turn 8. Only 2 more turns to survive. We're doing quite well. Last time I played this, I had nothing but panzers come after me and I didn't last very long. So, what are we doing? Well, we better do something about this, because if this gets into here, it will cause 1 damage every turn. So, we're facing the right way. We'll turn our turret that way. And we'll go after that infantry. They are in this zone, so we only need 4 or more with our projectiles. Yep, well, either of those will do. 2 dice. They're in a town, so they get a +2, so that's 4 we need. Lovely. So that goes down to 14. And goodbye to that infantry. Whoops. We'll try it with the mechanised. Again, 2 distance dice. We need this time though a 6. Yeah, we've got a 7, so that's good. Again, they're in a town, so we need a 5 for that. No, we don't get it. What do? Do we try again? This one's going to be attacked by the infantry. Let's see if we can get that 5 or 6. I think I moved that down, didn't I? If not, forgive me. Yes, we get a 6. So I'll change that now, in case I didn't, to 13. And we need 5 or more. Yes, this time we do it. So that's gone. We can change our turret now, I think. So let's go after... No, let's go after this one. So our tank stays the same. And we're going to fire there with our machine guns. 2 dice, they're in the 6 zone. Yep. Now, he's in the clear, so we'll go after that. So that's 3. We need just 3. So I'm just going to use 2 dice. Cool, good job. So 5 come off of the total for 69. And we get rid of that. They are attacking... the dug-in infantry will now have a go, and they can only hit on a 6. And if they throw a 6, they will destroy that mechanised infantry, regardless of its armour. No. It is now the Germans' go. So the Germans are going to have to attack the infantry. The infantry have a armour of 3, and as they're in the same area, just like our infantry, I don't think they need to roll for distance because they're in the same zone. And they're going to throw 1 die. Let's say their defence is 3, so they need to throw 3 or more. Yeah, they've got them. If they hadn't have destroyed the infantry, they would have had to stay there and try again next turn. This one can't do anything. This one is attacking the side of the tank. They're on 6+. No. But, as you know by now, everything moves forward. And we're on Turn 9. Nothing coming in until next turn, so I think we'll keep the tank in that orientation so we present the side rather than our backside to one of these. But we're going to turn our turret, of course. So there's the front of the tank. We'll put the turret there. Let's go for that mechanised infantry, 2 dice. They are now in the 4+ zone. Yeah, both of those work. We need to throw 2 dice. Mechanised infantry are in the woods or the forest. So that's a +1. So we need a 4 or more. Yeah, no problem. Nothing else in that zone, so we can move our turret. I think we'll move it here. And we can fire another shell, I believe. So, in the 4 zone. Yep. And they're in the clear. So we only need a 3 or more. Oh, just good grief. That's gone. Unfortunately, we can't move our turret again, so this thing is going to move in. And next turn, if we don't destroy it, will do us 1 damage. So here they come. And we are on. Our last turn. Turn 10. And we get some more reinforcements for the Germans. I think we may be all right though. But let's see. So we've got 1 coming in on 2, 4, and 6. So for number 2, 3, mechanised infantry. Not many panzers. As I said last time I played this, that's all I got. Number 4. Note some more mechanised infantry. And this one. Mechanised infantry. I think we're going to be okay. So, attacking this. We need an 8 with our 2 d10s. Yes, that's in the clear. We only need a 3 to destroy it. 2 dice. 5, yes. Mustn't forget. I think if I did miss one, I think we're okay. We've still got a few left. We can move our turret, try and get this infantry out of the way so it doesn't cause us any harm. That was facing that way. So move our turret. We'll use a shell. So we only need 2 or more. Yep. What do we need? It's in the clear. We only need 2. Look, we've got 6. So that goes down to 10. Pretty sure we can do that when you change turrets. But again, this game you can sort of house rule depending if you find it a bit easy. You can make it a bit harder for yourself by, say, not allowing the 3rd shot or something like that. However, the other tank gives you less dice to throw. So there's that to take into consideration. So that's gone. Well, let's just do the firing of these mechanised infantry. This one needs an 8 or more. No, and this one, 8. No! So we got away without any damage. We've got to turn 10, so we've won. And there we go. That's the last tank. A print and play game designed by Jorge Aroca, available on Wargame Vault for $1.50 at the moment. So a bit of fun, nice and easy, just some dice and a dry wipe. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope Jorge gets some sales out of it. If you did, and you haven't done so already, it would be great if you would consider subscribing to the channel. Really does help. The other thing that's good for the channel is to push the thumbs up, the like button of the video. And if you want to be informed of other content the channel uploads, then push the bell and leave a comment. I know, not the most difficult of the games, but it was fun. I must admit, I did enjoy that. But let me know, what do you think? I love to read them. Thanks as always to my subscribers. Thank you very much. And just before I go, if you want to support the channel a little bit further, well, now you can. You can buy the channel a coffee, and all those coffees go towards enabling the channel to continue to upload new content. If you wish to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description, and thank you. So, once again, thanks to Jorge for sending me the files, and until next time, as always, you take care, and goodbye.